I got broads in Atlanta.
Alright. It's pretty easy to get the steering wheel off itself. What you first want to do is you want to go in the back trunk, disconnect the battery, let it sit for like 10 minutes or so, and leave the door open until you see the light go off. And that way the power to the airbag is off, because you don't want that accidentally going off. So if the steering wheel is on, right here next to the what you call it, power shifters, there's these little tabs that you'll pull off right here. And just like finger just pops them off, pow pow. And then there's going to be a 10mm screw on this side, same on the other side. Take both those off, airbag comes off. I like to do everything with the steering wheel off, like take apart, off the airbag, it's easier to do with, I'll show you how to do that too, but it's easier to take all the harnesses off and all that with the steering wheel actually off. So first what you want to do is this main harness right here is your main harness. There's this little tab right here. You want to use like a little 90-degree pick. Reach up in there, pop that little orange tab up, and you just grab hold of it and it pops, push this little, it's like a little yellow tab. A little yellow tab right here. You're going to push that up with your thumb, pop it off. And then you're going to use a T52 and a breaker bar. But yeah, you want to use, oh no, it's a T50, sorry, T50. So T50 is the size for the main bolt. You want to, and you'll see that they have the manufacturer has the yellow lines going across for when you put it back on. If you want to like put your knee up against the bottom of the steering wheel to kind of like hold it. Use the breaker bar, pow, pop it off. Probably want to use an extension so that way you can get past the airbag. And then it's going to take a little umph to it. It's not easy. You got to break the Loctite and everything on there. So get that off, and then either use a ratchet, or of course I use that type of ratchet, power ratchet. Get it off, and the steering wheel just pops right off, and then it's about taking everything apart. Okay, so like I said, it's a lot more easier to get these off of the airbag when it's down. Okay, so or when the steering wheel is completely off. So what you want to do, okay, see these orange tabs on each side for these ones? You want to take a little small flathead on each side and you push up on them on each side because it's going to be connected. So you push up on each side at the same time and just push up and they pop off. Okay. This one is a little more trickier. It took me a minute to figure it out. Okay, but you pull this tab back, and then see this middle one right here. Okay, this middle part right here. This is 3 separate parts. So this middle part right here, you want to push down as far as you can with your pick, and then take your little flathead and push at the same time, and it pops right off. That was the trickiest part right there, is figuring out that little spot right there. Next, you want to flip your steering wheel over. And you want to take out all these back screws. And see, these ones right here, all the main ones are a T20. And then for the paddle shifter is a T10. Next step coming up. All right, so to switch out the clicker or the paddle shifters, there is right here a little pin you gotta push through and pop it out the other side. Take it off, put the new paddle shifter on. There you go. Okay. There's 2 screws got in from here. And here are the ones that I showed you before that were the T20s. And this for the paddle shifter area. You gotta slide that out, push right there in the middle, and it pops out. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the wiring harness pins. And you just want to use like a flathead, you know, get on it, push down, it pops out. Now you want to take the paddle or your buttons off the top, you know, off the front. So you got 1 screw there, 1 screw there, and it should just pop out. And everything should come off. Switch over to your new carbon fiber. Do everything in reverse. There you go. Ready?
Panda. Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta.